Hello, good day everyone. Rogelio here, and today I'm going to share to you Vietnam ABCs, a book about the people and places of Vietnam, written by Theresa Alberti, illustrated by Natascha Alex Blanks. Chao. This is how to say hello to a child in Vietnamese, the official language of Vietnam. Vietnam is an S-shaped country in Southeast Asia. It is slightly larger than the U.S. state of New Mexico. Most of Vietnam has a tropical climate, but because of its mountains, part of northern Vietnam get cooler weather, including snowy winters. Fast fact: Vietnam is ranked 13th in world population. About 84 million people live there. A is for art. Popular art forms in Vietnam include pottery, woodblock printing, embroidery, painting on silk, and lacquer art. Lacquer art has been a Vietnamese specialty for centuries. Artists use sap from the lacquer tree to polish wood until it is very shiny. Then they paint on it. Artists sometimes add crushed eggshells, gold, or silver to their lacquer art. B is for Buddhism. Most Vietnamese are Buddhists. Buddhism is a religion based on the teachings of Buddha, a teacher in ancient India. Buddhists seek happiness by being kind to others, doing good deeds, and meditating. Buddhists pray together in temples. In Vietnam, temples are called pagodas. They have upward curving roofs. Fast fact: Buddhism is the fourth largest religion in the world. C is for costume. The áo dai is the national costume for Vietnamese girls and women. It consists of a flowing tunic with long slits on the side that is worn over loose pants. The áo dai can be white or colorful and is made from soft cloth. Men dress in shorter tunics over pants. Fast fact: the nón lá is a hat made of dried palm leaves. The wide cone-shaped hat protects the head from sun and heat. D is for Dragon Dance. Dance is an important part of celebrations in Vietnam. For the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival, people gathered beneath the full moon to watch the dragon dance. During this dance, a man dressed up like smiling round-faced Ung Bia, a Lord Earth, dances around a large dragon puppet. The sounds of loud drums, cymbals, and firecrackers fill the air. The dance is believed to ward off evil spirits and bring good luck. E is for ethnic groups. There are more than 50 ethnic groups living in Vietnam. The largest group is called Kinh. The Kinh people are native Vietnamese who speak the Vietnamese language. Other groups of people such as Chinese, Hmong, Thai, Khmer, and Hoa also live in Vietnam in smaller number. Fast fact: the Kinh people make up 87% of Vietnam's population. F is for flag. The Vietnamese flag is red with a large yellow star in the center. The color red stands for revolution. Each of the star's 5 points stands for one of the groups of people who helped create Vietnam's government: the farmers, workers, scholars, soldiers, and young people. G is for geography. The Vietnamese landscape is covered with terraced hills of rice, forested mountains, and wet, flat triangles of land called deltas. A delta forms at the mouth of a river where the flowing water traps sand and mud. Vietnam has two important deltas, the Mekong Delta in the south and the Red River Delta in the north. The rich soil of the delta is good for farming, especially for growing rice. Fast fact: located in the Gulf of Tonkin, Vietnam's Ha Long Bay has more than 3,000 jagged limestone islands, each with large and small caves. H is for Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City is the largest city in Vietnam. It is named after Ho Chi Minh, an important revolutionary leader. For many years, the city was called Saigon, and many people still know it by the name. But the Vietnamese government officially changed the name after the Vietnam-American War in 1954 to 1975. Today, Ho Chi Minh City is the busy place with about 6 million people. I is for independence. For many years, Vietnam was controlled by other countries including China, Japan, and France. On September 2, 1945, leader Ho Chi Minh declared Vietnam's freedom or independence. Since then, the Vietnamese have celebrated their independence every September 2nd, National Day, with flags, parades, games, and fireworks. J is for jungle. The heat and heavy rainfall in Vietnam create the perfect conditions for rainforest jungles. Mangrove trees, evergreens, ferns, and vines are among the thousands of plants that live in Vietnamese jungles. Animals such as black bears, tigers, Indian elephants, monkeys, and many birds are their homes there too. Fast fact: located at the southern tip of Mekong Delta, U Minh is one of the largest mangrove forests in the world. K is for Q. The Tale of Q is Vietnam's most famous poem. It was written by Nguyen Du in early 1800s. More than 3,000 lines long, this poem tells the story of the character named Vung Du Q. She was a beautiful and talented woman who made great sacrifices to pay her family's debt and get them out of prison. To this day, the Vietnamese people study the poem's ideas about love, loss, and life. L is for language. Vietnamese is the official language of Vietnam. This language is based on tones and is almost like singing. Words can have different meaning if you raise or lower your tone in different ways. More than 50 other languages are also spoken in Vietnam. Fast fact: Vietnam's written language uses the same letters as the English alphabet, but it didn't always look like that. Chinese and a Chinese-like written language called Num were used until 1920 when they were banned by the ruling French government. M is for myth. According to an ancient myth, all Vietnamese people are related to Lac Long Quan, the Dragon Lord. He is known as the hero who came from the sea, fought demons, and taught people how to live and grow rice. He married Ao Cu, a favorite princess who lived in the mountains. Together they hatched 100 eggs containing the ancestors of Vietnam. 50 followed their father back to the coastal areas, and 50 stayed with their mother in the mountains. N is for noodle. Noodles are favorite food in Vietnam. Many people eat them for breakfast. The Vietnamese enjoy a special noodle called soup, pho, and fresh or fried spring rolls, also called egg rolls. Fast fact: people in Vietnam eat with thin sticks called chopsticks and use a sauce made from fish to season their food. O is for Old Quarter. The Old Quarter in the city of Hanoi is rich with Vietnamese treasures. For more than 1,000 years, the Old Quarters has been gathering place for artists to sell their crafts. Shoppers in the Old Quarter today can find puppets, pans, clothing, jewelry, instruments, spices, and more. Fast fact: there are 36 streets or districts in the Old Quarter. Long ago, each district sold a certain type of product. For example, shoppers found silk in the silk district and flowers in the flower district. P is for puppets. Long ago, yearly flooding of the Red River Delta during the rainy season made farming impossible. Farmers performed water puppet theater while they waited for the flood water to drain away. They stood behind a screen in water up to their waists and held puppets of bamboo poles. The puppets told stories about Vietnam and its history. Q is for Quan Ho. Quan Ho is a special kind of Vietnamese folk music. Created centuries ago, the music is still popular today. Quan Ho songs often tell stories from the history of Vietnam. Originally, people sang Quan Ho without instruments. Two men would sing a song together, and then two women would sing a reply. R is for rice. Rice is very important to the Vietnamese, both growing it and eating it. Vietnam is one of the largest rice exporters in the world. Rice is grown in wet fields called paddies, many of which are found in the delta regions. Vietnam's warm, rainy weather and the rich soil of delta is perfect for growing rice. The Vietnamese eat rice every day. Fast fact: no part of the rice plant is wasted. The husk and some stalks are fed to farm animals. Other stalks are woven into baskets and mats. S is for spirits. For the Vietnamese people, worshipping the spirits of their ancestors is an important part of daily life. They have small altars in their homes and offices where they light incense and offer gifts of food or money. They believe their ancestors will give advice and bring good luck in return for these gifts. T is for Tet. Tet, or Tet Nguyen Dan, is a celebration of the New Year. It is the most important holiday of the year in Vietnam. Families celebrate and honor their ancestors for 3 to 7 days. They decorate their homes with spring flowers, wear their best clothes, and watch dragon dances and fireworks. The color red is everywhere. It stands for good luck and happiness. Fast fact: in Vietnam, Tet is everyone's birthday. Instead of people changing their age on their individual birthdays, everyone in Vietnam changes his or her age at the New Year. Children received lucky money in red envelopes from family and friends. U is for underground. The Cu Chi tunnels in southern Vietnam form an underground maze more than 75 miles, 120 kilometers long. The tunnels and rooms were used during the Vietnam-American War as a place for villagers and fighters to hide from U.S. troops. Today, the Cu Chi tunnels are the tourist attraction. Fast fact: the entrances to the Cu Chi tunnels were built to fit the slimmer, shorter bodies of the Vietnamese people. The larger and taller American soldiers often found it difficult to enter the tunnels. V is for village. A village is a small group of homes in rural area. Most Vietnamese lived in a village on the deltas or on the coastal plains. They raise rice and other crops. Many people who live in the villages near the coast catch fish for a living. W is for war. From 1954 to 1975, Vietnam was divided into North Vietnam and South Vietnam, and a war was fought between them. Americans call it the Vietnam War. The Vietnamese call it the American War because the United States was involved from 1950 until 1975. The United States helped non-communist South Vietnam fight a losing battle against communist North Vietnam. The war was a terrible time for Vietnam and the United States. Fast fact: about 1.5 million Vietnamese were killed during the war. More than 58,000 American soldiers were killed or declared missing in action. X is for cyclo. A cyclo is a pedicab, a carriage ride by bike. Although popular cyclos are being used less because they are banned from going down certain narrow city streets. Motorcycles are the main form of transportation in Vietnamese cities. Y is for yin-yang. Yin and yang are opposite forces like light and dark, cold and hot. The Vietnamese believe that a balance of opposite forces will lead to health in mind, body and spirit. Traditional medicine in Vietnam uses yin-yang way of thinking. Natural plant medicines and other treatments are used to bring balance to the body and aid in healing. Past facts. The yin-yang system, foods are either cold yin or hot yang, based on how they affect the body. Cold foods include steamed or boiled vegetables, pork, and melons. Hot foods include anything fried, dried, or high in fat or sugar. To stay healthy, people must eat a balanced diet. Z is for zodiac. The zodiac in Vietnam is a calendar of 12-year cycles. Every year in the cycle has its own animal sign. A person's animal sign is determined by the year when he or she was born. The Vietnamese believe that a person's personality or the way he or she acts can be explained by his or her animal sign. Goat, monkey, rooster, dog, pig, rat, buffalo, tiger, cat, dragon, snake, and horse are the animal zodiac signs. There you have it, boys and girls. I hope you have learned something today. Thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this video to your family and friends. Till next time, bye!